What if I told you one horror game has survived for almost a decade, constantly adding new killers, survivors, and iconic horror licenses, and it's still one of the biggest asymmetrical multiplayer games today? That's Dead by Daylight. Today we're looking at what makes it so successful, where it falls short, and how it compares to one of the newer competitors on the market, Carnival Hunt. Let's get into it. Dead by Daylight is a 4 versus 1 asymmetrical horror game. One player controls a powerful killer, while 4 survivors work together to repair 5 generators before escaping through the exit gates. On paper, it sounds simple. In reality, every match becomes a game of prediction, teamwork, mind games, and split-second decisions. No 2 matches ever play out exactly the same. What makes Dead by Daylight different? Unlike many horror games, Dead by Daylight isn't trying to scare you with scripted jump scares. Instead, it creates tension through gameplay. Every second matters. Do you repair another generator? Do you save your teammate? Or do you hide? Or risk everything for a flashlight save? Even after thousands of hours, players will discover new strategies and mind games. The game also has one of the largest collections of licensed horror characters ever assembled. Michael Myers, Ghostface, Freddy Krueger, Nemesis, Xenomorph, Chucky, Vecna, Pyramid Head, and many more. Being able to play as or against these legendary horror icons keeps the game feeling fresh. Let's talk a little bit about the maps. Dead by Daylight features dozens of maps across many different realms. Each has its own atmosphere and gameplay style. Some maps are incredibly open, rewarding stealth and long chases. Others are filled with tight corridors that favor certain killers. Some of the most memorable maps include Midwich Elementary School, Raccoon City Police Department, Gideon Meat Plantation, Ormond Resort, Coldwind Farm, Auto Heaven Wreckers, the Macmillan Estate. Each map changes slightly every match thanks to a procedural generation, meaning palette location, windows and loops aren't always identical. That helps keep matches from becoming completely predictable. Dead by Daylight has a lot going for it. The biggest strength is replayability. With dozens of killers and survivors, hundreds of perks and countless builds combinations, there's always something new to experiment with. The chase mechanics are almost the best in the genre. Outplaying someone around a single pallet or a window can feel incredibly rewarding. The developers also release new content regularly. New chapters, balance updates, cosmetics, events, collaboration keep the community active year round. Another major advantage is the huge player base. Finding a match is usually quick, and the community has spent years mastering advanced techniques. Dead by Daylight isn't perfect. Balance has always been one of the biggest challenges. Some killers perform much better than others depending on the map. Certain maps heavily favor survivors, others strongly favor killers. The perk system can also feel overwhelming for new players. There are hundreds of perks to learn, and understanding all of the interactions takes time. Another issue is matchmaking. Sometimes you'll get players around your skill level, other times you'll face opponents with 1,000 more hours than you. The learning curve can be brutal. The game also has moments where camping, tunneling, and slugging can create frustrating matches, even though these strategies is a legitimate part of the game. Now let's compare it to Carnival Hunt. Both games are asymmetrical horror titles, but they aim for very different experiences. Dead by Daylight focuses on competitive gameplay. Winning often comes down to mechanical skill, map knowledge, perk combinations, and efficient teamwork. Carnival Hunt focuses more on atmosphere, unpredictability. Its carnival settings creates a unique identify that's very different from Dead by Daylight. its darker, more traditional horror environments. One of Carnival Hunt's biggest strengths is that every match feels less solved. Players are still experimenting with strategies, which keeps the experience fresh. Dead Daylight, after nearly 10 years, has massive amount of establishment knowledge. Experienced players know optimal routes, strong loops, generator priorities, and killer strategies. That makes the skill ceiling incredibly high, but it can also make the game intimidating for newcomers. Dead Daylight offers far more content overall. More maps, more killers, more survivors, more perks, more progression, more cosmetic options. Carnival Hunt currently has less content, but it offers a fresh take on the genre, which is all mechanic and identify instead of trying to be direct clone. Neither games replaces the other, they simply deliver different styles of asymmetrical horror. Dead by Daylight remains the benchmark for asymmetrical horror games. Its incredible variety, licensed characters, deep gameplay, and years of update make it one of the easiest games in the genre to recommend. That doesn't mean it's flawless. Balance issues, occasional frustrating strategies, and steep learning curves stop it from being perfect. If you enjoy competitive multiplayer games where every chase becomes a battle of skill and mind games, Dead by Daylight is still one of the best choices available. It isn't perfect, but nearly a decade after release, Dead by Daylight is still setting the standard that other asymmetrical horror games, including Carnival Hunt, are measured against. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more honest game reviews. If you have any games that you would like me to review, let me know down in the comments. Thank you.